Hello?
Please let your mic be muted. All mic be muted, please. Please, where are the other members of this circle? And who is the group leader? Who is the group leader, please? Group leader. Hello?
Hello, yeah. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, please. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? I'm the group leader, Nelson.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Then who are the presenters? Please unmute your mic and talk to me.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, I'm Nelson, the group leader.
Presenters. Presenters?
You said?
The presenters.
Presenter, Gift, and David. We are just three.
Okay, that's great. There's a business game presentation of the batch 12 of the day 2017-0818 Group 10, Cycle 6, where we have Izinago Nelson, Bongate, then Bamde David, who are perspective. So while we allow Nelson start presentation, so playing by my the time starts now. Thank you.
Okay. Hello. Good evening, all. We are the members of Cycle 6, and our task is to develop MMM Global in Ghana. That is the task that was given to us, and with the necessary things that was also given the internet, a team, knowledge received in the guidance school, and the sum of $50,000 was what was given to us, and we were to develop the task, the MMM Global in Ghana. Introduction: Ghana, officially called the Republic of Ghana, is a sovereign state and has a unitary presidential constitution located along the Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean in West Africa. The capital of Ghana is Accra. It has a population of about 26.8 million people. Ghana's economy is among the largest and fastest growing economy in Africa. She has a GDP per capita of 1,401. It is an emerging designated digital economy with mixed economy hybridization and an emerging market with 8.7% of GDP growth as at 2012. Ghana is classified as a middle-class income country. The SWOT analysis of Ghana. The strength is that Ghana has a significant amount of mineral, gold to be precise. They are also good in agriculture, and recently the oil and gas deposit that was discovered in Ghana. They have a very settled democracy. The business climate is attractive, especially to foreign direct investment. It has support of the international financial community. Weakness of Ghana includes high level of public debt, infrastructure weakness, dependence on raw materials prices, weakness of public banks, which impact entirely on the banking sector. Large domestic population and high potential growth in a variety of fields are among the opportunities that we have in Ghana. Growing spending power along with growing economy and middle class, and good business climate. The threat to it is the high public debt profile that they have, weakness of the public bank, which impacts on the entire banking system, unstable supply of electricity in most parts of the country. Our main goal here is to make MMM global as an household name in Ghana, and also to improve MMM global in the country. Now for the
Hello.
we are going to be develop the site, develop social accounts like blogs and forums of MMM to promote it, arrange for seminars to be held, refreshments and all that. Our target audience is teachers, students, unemployed citizens, workers of non-governmental agency, bloggers and internet marketers. The quotation for the day is as follows. We have equipment, venue, refreshments, seminars to be produced, flyers to be shared, posters, transportation, jingles will be on air and TV, video coverage sound system. And that one will take a total of $25,990. So our balance at the end of the day from the $50,000 balance, $50,000 that was given to us will be $24,010 left. Tax 2. So the week has passed, you are as 4 men having an average contribution of 350 in the structure. Our task is to calculate the number of new members and contributions to ensure that in the next 2 weeks, in order to be able to make the required payments to all participants. Procedures to embark on such. Now, having the average donations to stand at 350 per dollar, number of participants that we are targeting, at least for each week, is 700. And these 700 participants, by the time we multiply by the average of 350, will give us $245,000. With 30% growth rate, will give us 73,500. Registration bonus of $20 by 700 will give us $14,000. So the total growth rate and registration bonus will amount to $87,500, which will be what will be needed. Now, assuming a constant rate of 700 participants per week, new members for the next 2 weeks will be 1,400 members. And since this 1,400 is greater than the 250 members that are needed to pay the first batch, therefore, we take to be stable, which means that we have a greater amount of pH than the GH, which stabilizes the system. Resources needed to capture these new members. We train interested members to be guiders, organize more seminars, create more public awareness through adverts and social media. Cost of actions within the next 2 weeks will be expenses on seminar and public awareness will be 5,000. Then, from our previous budget of $24,010, we'll be having a new budget balance of $19,010. For the tax theory, I said the month has passed, you are 100. The same plan for another month on the basis of the results of previous calculation, taking into account the dynamics of growth, the number of new participants and contributions for the next 5 weeks we have to calculate. Noting that the participant for the first week is 700, and for 3 weeks that will give us a total of 2,100, which means that the total participant for a month will be 2,800. For 5 weeks, it will be 3,500. Now, assuming 1/4 of this 3,500 is, assuming 1/4 of the participants that registered in the first 5 weeks refer 2 new persons, participants each, we are going to be getting 1,750. So for the next 5 weeks, assuming growing and assuming growth and referral rates is maintained, $3,500 plus we have participants. A total amount, by the time we multiply this 5,250 participants by 350, we are going to get $1,837,500. Now, with this new growth rate, we can see that the new guiders are doing a very great job. There is an increase. Therefore, intensive training of new guiders will be ideal. At this stage, there will be no need for seminar. The budget still remains at $19,010. Tax 4 said after 2 months, after 2 months, hello.
Please continue with your talk. We can hear you. Please continue. Continue.
Yeah, thank you very much. Tax 4 said after 2 months, we discovered that the number of participants and deposits that was calculated. Now, you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. A week after the start of the month, there is the local holiday in Ghana, which is celebrated during a week, respectively. During a week, respectively, in this period, the activity of registrations falls by 80%. We are to make a plan of action, what resources and how we are to use them, the right amount of contributions and participants for the development of the system. Our weekly target is 700 participants. And since we have a reduction by 80%, this means that 80% of that 700 will give us 560, indicating that a drop, or we only have 140, which cannot sustain the system. So we have to increase this number. And by so doing, for the next 3 weeks, assuming that 700 per week plus 140 or more will be what we are to be our drive. So by the time 140 plus 840 plus 840 plus 840 for the 3 weeks, which we assume to intensively pursue, that will give us 2,660 for the month. Now, the monthly contribution of these 260 participants at the average of 350 will give us 931,000. To achieve this, we put the following in place. We are going to train more voluntary members to become guiders, to strengthen and create more room for, then organize additional seminars, then make adverts in the social media and also in the media houses. Having a formal budget of 19,000, we are going to expend $5,000 from the students to give us a balance of $14,010. This will help us carry out more awareness in other places so that we can get more participants to cater for the shortfall of 80%, which is 560. Tax 5. The plan didn't work out as it's supposed to be. So we are told to analyze the plan of actions in the situation, the resources that will be needed, the number of participants and contributions needed to arrest the situation. Due to lack of funds, there are delays in payment. The old participants see that neither making contributions nor attracting new members. What are the resources of this issue? One, the number of participants that will make contribution enough to make the system balance. Of 2,000.
David, can you please mute your mic? David, can you please mute your mic?
Now, this 490 for 3 weeks plus the shortfall of 140 will give us a new target of 1,610. So by the time we take away this 1,610 from what we are supposed to get for the month, 2,800 members, we will be left with 1,190. Now, 1,610 members will contribute $350, giving us $563,000, $563,500. Deficit in the contribution as against what we initially had will be $931,000 minus $563,500 to give us a difference of $367,500. It is important to put in mind that we are running low on budget. Therefore, we cannot make more money with, we cannot make more intensive plans with money. Moreover, we can also use the ideology of using one stone to kill two birds. Each guider or manager in the system has to organize the emergency seminar to address the panic in the system. They are to meet with their downline, telling them to contribute more, as the contribution they make will help the system and go a long way in the quick recovery of the system. So continue with social media to create more awareness. We train more guiders so that they can have smaller units to deal with. They can really go down to in passing the message and the ideology to the participants. They cover more regions in the country within the shortest possible time so that more regions will know about the gains and benefits of MMA and come in to register. I think with this, it will now boost the system. Tax 6. During this month delay in payment, delay in payment increased to 8 days. Referral activity almost reduced to 0. The old members no longer attract anyone and do not make contributions. So in virtue of this, a pause mode is implemented in which all the old members are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation is right. New deposits grow as per old conditions. So we have to make a plan of action for another month. Since pause mode is inevitable, Members have to be guided about what pause mode is. Pause mode is just a period whereby contributions that were made by fellow members will not be available for withdrawal within a certain period until normalcy returns to the system. That is when the PH appreciates. Then we are to guide them about why pause mode has to be introduced and how it can be quickly addressed and arrested. Then we increase MMM awareness in remote areas of the country. So this will give us, for the first week, we'll be holding meetings with all participants, guiding them on what pause mode means and how it will affect the participants. Then assure them that nothing will happen to their marbles, but only a pause mode will stay as long as possible for the system to be balanced. Week 2, we continue on media and social adverts. Continue seminars in old and new eras and raise the benchmark to 1,500 from the 700 we initially had. Renovate banners and make new handbills. Week 3, we motivate guiders to do more work. Make sure seminars are always in check. Share letter of happiness on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and the rest of them. Week 4, we share video of happiness on YouTube and other social media. Continue with the seminar and continue to work with guiders on how to make seminars more effective and efficient. Then we have the budget or the cost as follows. Youth seminars, renovation of billboard and flyers and bills will cost more. So spending a total of $2,100 will give us a balance of $11,890. All the efforts your efforts have been insufficient to reverse the situation. Tax 7, a restart took place. All the old marbles were removed. We start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impact of the members and unfavorable responses. 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such situation. A plan of action under specified conditions for a month. The procedures will reintroduce MMM. Hello?
Please continue.
We reintroduce MMM, informing people on the ideology of MMM, encouraging them to provide more help than the way they get help. 2, resetting marbles will create a bad reputation for MMM. Nonetheless, the idea is inevitable to change this bad reputation for good. These few steps can be executed. Think of a good way to make members to cool down. We are not to shy away from the fact that this will make people sad. We have to organize seminar and let them know that there's going to be a system restart. Answers should be given to all queries and gulp in all the negative talks. Like change campaign, it starts with you. You let people see how the team and the guiders are providing help effortlessly. So with these steps, letting them know what is needed at this point in time, since we are starting afresh, trying to calm them down, telling them about the ideology, will also help in ensuring a successful restart mode. Then we are to emphasize why it is necessary to provide help and the people who are helping when providing help. So providing of help, when it is increased, will quickly help the system to bounce back. And every negative attitude and comment we try as much as possible to do away with and build good attitude and good comment, positive comments that will again reawaken that spirit of providing help so that the system can rebound back quickly and processes be stabilized for smooth PHing and GHing. Keep being a good leader. Success is not when you don't fail, but when you fall and you rise again. So with these steps, advising and educating the guiders, especially what they are to know, what they are to do, will help in resuscitating the system and assist in quick recovery from the restart mode which has been entered. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the presentation, but your points are quite shallow. The points are quite shallow, and the way you develop the slide, I don't really like them. Looking at places like this, you have the short analysis here in here. You can see they're not bold. These are word point and not PowerPoint. You need to work on that. And you have the favorable for FDI. What is the full meaning from FDI? This needs to be what? To be put in there. You don't just shorten away. You have to put in there what? The meaning to FDI there. I know what you're trying to talk about.
Okay.
But at least for someone that doesn't really know, that comes to your slide and try to check through, okay, there's the meaning of the abbreviation. So you need to work on that. And okay, all your work try to justify them. You can see they're not well arranged, they're scattered. And also the GDP.
You said what?
GDP. Your works, okay. Then the G.
Okay.
Hello.
Sure. Okay, I'm with you.
You justified how the work. When you justify, you have all this side. You can see my cursor. We align with a side. This side we align straight down, and this side we also align straight down. Then this, your abbreviation, you have to do away with the abbreviation like that.
Okay.
GDP. This is GDP also. You have the short analysis, which are all these ones have been jump packed together. They are what? A word point and not PowerPoint. That's why I say you need to provide this in your PowerPoint. So please you work on that. Then again,
I'm trying to.
You have this total in
Hello?
Hello?
You said what?
I hope you can see my
I'm
screen.
looking at. Yes, I can.
Okay, now where you have this, you have the financial budget for the period. You have it in dollars, but you need to have it in the what? Since you are dealing with your what? With the currency.
Okay.
So you need to have that too in a Ghana cedis, and all these are the summary of the budget, also in the Ghana cedis. All this you have to work on while it's out. These are word points and not a not a PowerPoint. You need to work on it. You have them being spaced. Do you understand? You have them being spaced.
Okay.
With all the side, you have them being spaced as well. Word. These are PowerPoint. I said PowerPoint, not word point. Do you understand? You have them being spaced before you submit because I'm going to check again. Then you justify your work. All these work are not justified.
Okay.
You can get how to justify work. When you justify, it's there. It's something like this. It's something like this. You have a file. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Have something like this. Let me just show you how you can justify the work. You have I don't know. Okay, now since you highlighted this, then you come here. This is justification. Once you add the
Okay,
align, just put it, and you see all is being justified.
Yes.
So that's how you put it. You get it now. So that's
Yes,
how
sir.
it works. Like all this one now, because you see, you come here too as well. You see a line, you justify it. And the line
Okay.
spacing, you work on the line spacing as well. This is PowerPoint. This is PowerPoint, not a word point. You can see the font is small, but now we started their word. The line spacing is it's good enough for it to be seen.
Okay.
Do you understand? So I'm talking about this at PowerPoint now. So can you see
Okay.
how yours is? You need to work on that. You can
Yes.
see all your work. Please work on that, okay?
Okay, sir.
So anyway, you've hit the nail on the head a bit. And thank you very much. You have a wonderful night. So I'm expecting 2 names from you guys. Just 2 guys
Thank you very much.
qualified for this. So thank you very much, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Please, I will send you a message on the Skype.